Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on this planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy, DJ Spontaneous, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate!
This dude, man, he always catch me at the wrong time, man. I'm sitting here eating some nerds, y'all. And he talk about, yo, you ready to start the show?
Yeah,
I'm like, bruh,
we on,
got a mouthful of candy, man.
We are on. We got a lot to talk about. We are on.
No doubt, man. A lot of things going on in the city, man. A lot of things. Not just in the city, but just period.
First, let's congratulate the Philadelphia 76ers. They swept the Brooklyn Nets. They in the second round. Big shout to Paul Reed.
Shout out to my man Paul Reed. Shout out to my boy D House.
He had an amazing game.
Yeah, man.
He was everywhere. From rebounds to steals to...
He said he tried. You heard what he said. He said, man, I'm trying to get this bag.
Yes.
I'm not playing.
No, he's definitely
not playing with y'all. Y'all put me in the game. It's a wrap.
He's playing really hard. He was a huge contributor considering that Embiid was out with that knee injury.
Yeah.
So, he stepped up, started.
Yep.
Started.
Yes, he did.
And they got the dub. Shout out to my Knicks.
Shout out to the Knicks.
They pulled out that dub today.
I'm not a hater.
3-1, 3-1. Hey, I'm like a half a Sixers fan. I don't hate on the Sixers, right?
No, bro. We got to show love, man. We got to do it.
What about those Lakers?
I missed the game, though.
Oh, man. So the game was over by the first quarter. It was like 33-9.
Wow. So the Lakers, they mean business, man.
Dylan Brooks poked the bear, and so you didn't even see Dylan Brooks. I guess you could say accidentally jabbed LeBron in the groin area.
I did see that.
Oh, okay, and then he got kicked out. He got tossed. You know what I mean? So
what's wrong with Ball, man?
I don't know, man.
He got some.
He like Draymond Jr.
Yeah, man.
Like, he always in those weird precarious situations.
I don't know how I feel about cats that like that.
He's edgy.
He hit him in the.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hit him in his means. Yeah, Philly, you know what that mean.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool.
All my Philly people know it, man. If I say, yo, he hit Bron in his means, they know what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, even though the series
what would you have it done, man? If you just dribbling up the court and dude just take a swipe at you, means.
I'd probably do the same thing LeBron did. I'd probably fall to the ground. You know what I mean?
What would you do, Erica?
Erica
might jump in there, too.
I had to collect
myself. Don't be here, my man.
Goodness gracious.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know, man. And who is he to be doing that? Like, you're a bum.
They put his
you're a bum, man.
They put his stats
I seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a bum.
He got 5,000 career points, no chips.
You're just a bum, dude.
No nothing.
You don't even deserve to be hitting nobody like that. He's a bum. He's a bum.
It was disrespectful.
It was disrespectful. I did see that. That was crazy.
Now karma catching
Now, he's lucky LeBron ain't... You know what's funny? I'm going to tell this story, right? I always got stories, man. So, do you remember, some years ago when the NBA had the lockout season? Okay. And they couldn't play?
All right.
And they all, all the players got together and they formed this little league and they was playing, games, around the country or whatever.
Okay.
So they came to play a game in Philly. I think it was at UPenn, I think it was. So anyway, I went to the game. I was like, yo, this is a good chance to be up close and personal with, all the NBA players. It's not a bad seat in the building. I said, you know what, let me go. So I go. This is my first time. This was actually my first time seeing LeBron James in person, play live in person.
Okay.
And I happened to make my way down to the court. And I turned around, and when I turned around, LeBron was right behind me, and I was like, "Oh, dude is really big." No,
for real big.
For real big. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it because when he's on the court, he's playing against other guys that's 6'6", 6'7", whatever. But
right.
Dude is he all of about maybe 6'8", 6'9", and he's chiseled to the core. I was like, man. So the point I'm trying to make is he's a nice guy.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Dylan Brooks is lucky that LeBron didn't get up and just jab the You feel me?
You give him like
it's certain players from
a
back.
Whole uppercut.
Right, man. It's certain players that you just did. Like everybody knew back in the day. You ain't want to mess with Anthony Mason. You ain't want to hit Charles Oakley. Them dudes were. You feel me? So if LeBron had that type of, woof, it'd be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man.
And them type of cats, like, they might have gotten up and done something.
Yeah.
But more often than not, they would have got up, and the next time down the court,
right,
they'd have chipped you with an elbow or something.
Yeah, they would have got you back. Yeah. They would have got you back.
They for sure. Shout out to everybody tuned in on my live. Appreciate y'all.
So, I just had to say that, man, because LeBron's a really big guy, and he's just a nice guy. And some of these players are lucky because they really be hitting them with hard fouls. And, I've seen players in the past get hit with those type of fouls and turn around and take your head off, man.
Well, speaking about getting hit with something, right?
Yeah.
Tank.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right? Let's talk that real quick.
Big shout out to Javante Davis, man. Congratulations on the win. I called it.
Did you really?
I did. You know what I'm saying? I called it. Right. You know what I mean? And it went exactly how I said. I said that if Ryan Garcia is going to have any success against Tank, he's going to have to stick and move. In and out. Hit him with some punches, you know what I mean, and keep it pushing. And that's what he did. But then he started right in the second round, he started to bite. Instead of in and out, he trying to, engage with him. And you don't want to do that with somebody that's got one punch knockout power.
I think it's because he was connecting with a few. I think he got ahead of himself. And I think he
should have stayed calm and poised and stuck to the game plan.
Yeah.
You got the size advantage, you got the reach advantage. As long as you stay away from getting hit with them powerful shots, and you should win off of points.
Now, were you surprised at the flash knockdown in the second round?
No, not at all. Because Ryan Garcia has already proved that in previous fights that he really don't got a chin. You know what I'm saying? So he's already been knocked down before. And I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that Tank would get him eventually.
Shout to Seti Nash on that check, and I see you.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he got him with the body shot in that seventh.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go maybe another round or two, and I'd have seen someone get punched in the face, not in the body. But,
well, if you got to pay attention though.
There's a lot of clinching
too. No. What I'm saying is you got to pay attention to that whole exchange. It was more than just a body shot. He hit him square in the nose first. That's why his nose was bleeding. Sometimes when you get hit in the nose like that, I don't know if he suffered a broken nose, but that can have a lot to do with your breathing. And if he was already feeling a little gassed and he take a body shot off of that shot, I think that's what did it. So it was that punch, then the body shot, and the body shot he kind of had a delayed reaction, like he felt it and then he was like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
It was. They said it was in between. It wasn't like a full liver shot, but it was like in between the liver and the rib shot.
Okay.
So, but also due to the pressure of the punch,
right?
The rib area it's going cave into that kind of back area of your body, from the impact.
Yeah. Now here's one thing that I do question though when it comes to Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
I gotta put it out there, man. I question the heart.
Okay, what you thought you should have got up from that?
I think he should have got up.
Ooh,
you know what I mean, because here, all right. You remember when Bernard Hopkins fought Oscar De La Hoya?
Yes.
When Bernard hit Oscar with that body shot, it was over. I mean, he was in an extreme amount of pain. You could tell he couldn't even move. Ryan Garcia was down on one knee. You can get up, man. Rocky would have got up.
He said Rocky would have got up.
The Bull Creek would have got up. Man. He need to go see the Wiz. Go see the Wizard. Everybody knows the story, the Wizard of Oz, and go get some heart. He ain't got it, man. He don't have it. I don't see it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think because the round was almost over. It wasn't that much time in the round. If he could have got up, maybe fought him off a little bit, could have spared himself some time, get to the bench and regroup. But he didn't. He quit, and that's that.
I actually feel like after the flash knockdown, his body language changed. I feel like before that he was.
No, he was having success after that. He was.
But he was still worried. He knew that
he was overcommitting, man.
He knew that he could get knocked out now.
Yeah, but let Tank come to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Tank is a counterpuncher, so let him come. Don't overcommit and come to him and then wind up getting hit with a shot, and that's what happened.
And he was down on points too. I had it where it was like 4 rounds to Tank, 2 rounds to Garcia at that point.
Now,
and one of them rounds.
We're not going to sit here and even though Tank won the fight, I gotta speak on his flaws too. And one of Tank's flaws is getting off late and always like because he's such a counter puncher. I feel like a lot of times he waits for people to take the bait. But in the meantime, sometimes when he's fighting good fighters, they're racking up points. And if you don't knock somebody out, then you can wind up losing a fight on points. So he needs to get a little bit busier, man, because he's going to fight someone like a Devin Haney or Shakur that's going to be a lot more experienced than Ryan Garcia, and it's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, 7 punches in a round might not do it.
No, definitely not. So, man, why don't we get to some music? You know what I'm saying? And then we'll come back because we got a bunch of things to talk about. And I don't want to give away too much, but we just might have some surprise guests tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the question of the night too, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the internet was something good for the people? Remember, a lot of people have died, a lot of people have lost jobs, a lot of people have been put out there, canceled, relationships lost, friendships lost, all because of things that we post on the internet. So was it really a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Let's talk about it. When we open up them lines, make sure you call in. 215-634-6342, 215-634-6342.
Let us know.
Yes, sir.
And next time that we come back from break, man, let me know, man. I don't want to be caught with all of this candy in my mouth.
That's because you're not sharing your nerves. That's why I'm doing that to
you. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all tuned into the hottest show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. Let's go! Yo, Philly, Jersey, and worldwide. Y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy, DJ Spontaine, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate!
Hey, man, a lot of crazy things going on in the world, man.
Yes, indeed.
People get knocked out. You got knocked out.
All type of stuff going on. Ready?
Yeah, man.
Let's dive into this.
Let's go.
Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Says women are insane for calling Lizzo beautiful.
Wait. Say this again. Back up.
She says women are insane for calling Lizzo beautiful. I was trying to do that one without laughing.
Okay.
He made me say it twice. Shout to Paulie on the check-in.
Hey, shout out to Jazz. What's up, Jazzy? I see you on the check-in.
Shout to Devin. I see Devin on the check-in.
Yep.
Appreciate you too. So men don't lie to other men.
Real Cocaine on Instagram. I see you.
If
you was in Philly, you can tune in for real. We have to get you, you know what I mean? Send you the app.
So she was saying that men don't pretend that clinical obesity is beauty. Mm-hmm. So are we enabling obesity by telling heavier people, regardless of gender, that they're beautiful instead of telling them that they big?
Okay.
There we go.
This is touchy, man.
Yeah, let's see how you gonna spin this one.
Okay. Boy. All right. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has I'm not gonna say it's a prejudice. I'm just gonna say it's a preference.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some girls like dark-skinned guys. Okay. Some girls like light-skinned guys. Some guys like big girls. Some guys like little petite girls. So it but at the end of the day, we're all supposed to encourage each other to love each other how we are. Now, of course, as you talked about earlier, social media,
right?
Has had a lot to do with that, because as people scroll up and down their phones all day and they see, girls with their bodies done and this, that, and the third, women start to feel like, how can I compete out here if if I have a natural body. But you know, there's men that love natural bodies, and there are men, believe it or not, there are men that love women that are big like Lizzo. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely believe it. I like
Lizzo's not ugly. She's just big. She's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me. Don't. I see the look on your face.
No.
don't even go there. I'm just saying she ain't ugly. That's all I'm saying.
I was trying to save you. I was gonna say, well, also,
yeah.
I spoke to a couple of people throughout the day, right? And,
right.
And it was beauty isn't just measured on the look and the weight. It's also measured on the person, right? It's also measured on the intangibles. Mm-hmm. That the person brings to the table as well, right? Mm-hmm. You could be funny, you could be smart, really good financially, right? Yeah. Maybe you're a really good getaway driver and you're always on the run. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like maybe she just fits whatever piece of the puzzle you need her to fit, right? Yeah. So she could be beautiful to you, right?
Right.
And maybe not be beautiful to somebody else, right? So
is this person in so many words saying that men are out here lying, saying that Lizzo is a banger when she's really just overweight, John? Or?
Yeah, I think she's trying to go for the overweight side of it. She's trying to say that she big and she's not beautiful. Like she should lose some weight and then she probably look beautiful. I think that's the spin that they're trying to go with.
Well,
like hit the gym.
I mean, but listen, man. At the end of the day, we live in a society where
some cardio.
Man, you're gonna have some people are big, man. That's just what it is, man. And some listen. I'm gonna keep it 100. Some of this is genetics.
Facts.
You look at it. It's some. You know what I'm saying? Some girls, mama was big, grandmama was big, great grandmama was big.
They don't come from the big.
You're going to be big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It also goes on what you eat too.
Excuse me.
That choked them up fast. You heard that?
Excuse me. Yeah, that too. Of course, diet has a lot to do with it. And exercising, but like I said, some of it is genetic and it's passed down. You know what I mean? Like some women can't. I guess it all depends upon the discipline that they have in getting themselves in shape. But a lot of it is genetics.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy reveals there's only one rapper allowed to call him by his real name, Sean. Sorry, Diddy, I'm using this as the article, so don't get mad.
Right.
All right, so
we all knew who that was. I mean, we're talking Diddy, and he's saying that there's only one rapper that's allowed to call him by his real name. There's only one rapper I know that's big enough to call Diddy by his real name, and that's got to be Jay-Z.
Yes, it is. It is actually Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He said that alongside, his mom, the only person that could call him Sean.
Well, Jay-Z's name is Sean too.
Is Jay-Z because his name is Sean as well.
Yeah.
If somebody came out there in the streets and they called you by a government name, I ain't gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
But, if they call you by a government, you gonna be mad?
I don't necessarily like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's expand on that.
Let me expand.
Let's expand on that. Tell me why you
don't
like
that.
Because
there's certain people that I give that okay to call me by, if I hear somebody call me by my real name, first thing that comes to my mind is they have better known me for many years.
I'll give you that.
Okay. Now, it's just, some people from my, childhood, or people that I grew up with, or people that I've known for many years that know my real name. It's different. If I hear somebody that, new trying to call me by my real name, it's just, there's going to be some problems.
Hold your horses.
Yeah, take it easy there, buddy.
One step at a time?
Yeah, one step at a time.
We're getting too comfy.
Facts.
Okay. I guess I can respect that, understand that.
Yeah, man. You don't want anybody just running up on you, calling you by your government, right?
I mean, most people don't even know my real name, But,
I remember the day. It's so funny because we have been friends for so many years. And I was like, I can't believe I really didn't know his real name. I was cracking up.
Yeah, I didn't know his real name for a long time either. Like his real name, I didn't know it at all. Yeah. I just knew him as Spontaneous.
Right.
But it's like a while for me to like that. I was like, oh, that's your real name? Like, oh, wow.
Some people just nosy.
I think, like you said,
snooping around trying to find out my real name. I start thinking you the feds or something.
It goes to what you said, right? Like if somebody were to call me by my government name, I'm gonna assume that you have to have known me before I had a stage name. right? For the
Shout
most
out to
part.
our program director, Bad Boy. You know his real name?
Yeah, I know his real name.
I know his real name.
Yeah. So I feel like, when you turn around, someone says like my real name,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around one particular way, right?
Yeah.
Somebody says, "Hey, Steady," I'm gonna turn around another particular way, right? You know.
Right.
Someone says, "Steady Stills," I'm gonna probably turn around a different. You see, because it's just the different ways someone's gonna address you. So I can respect what you're saying.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Most black and brown people do have nicknames. Why don't white people get their kids nicknames when they're growing up? Like, I don't know a boo-boo white boy.
No.
Like,
it seems like we get ours in the hood.
Yeah.
When you go outside, you just do something, you just get known for something. Like, if you fast, you get like a fast.
Every hood has a man.
Yeah.
Every hood has a guy named Black. You seen Black Rob?
Yeah.
Oh, and he dark skinned in the mug.
He around the corner. He hanging out with JoJo.
right.
Him and JoJo right around the corner.
Yo, black people love to double up your name. My little cousin's name was Ron. His name was Ron, but when we was little, they called him Ron.
I grew up.
Shout out to my little cousin Ron.
I grew up with a friend of ours named Joe.
We still call him Ron.
Yeah.
It
works.
That's crazy, man. Hey, man. Yo, hit us up on the hotline, man. What's the hotline, man? Give them the number, Stan.
215-634-6342.
Give it to them one more time.
215-634-6342. I
want to hear some crazy nicknames, y'all. Call us up, man. I want to hear some wild nicknames, because I know every hood had a girl named Peaches. Juicy.
Make sure you keep it censored. Right. It's FM radio. Some of them nicknames we can't say up here. We're trying to keep our show going.
Right. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all tune into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. Let's get back to the music. Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy DJ Spontaine, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate.
And once again, you caught me with candy in my mouth, man.
Internet situation right there. That was not me.
Yeah.
We had a little internet womp situation, but it happens.
Technical difficulties.
Technology.
Yeah,
Speaking of technology, right? Let's get into this question, right?
Yes, sir.
So, we're opening up the phone lines right now. 215-634-6342. 215-634-6342.
Shout out Marie on my live.
The question is, was the internet a good thing to release to the people, considering how many lives have been taken from things posted, how many relationships have been destroyed, how many people's careers have been canceled? All right. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened because of the internet. Now,
I didn't think about that part.
No.
The people's. Remember when Kevin Hart was supposed to host was like the Oscars or something like that, and then they had brought up like a tweet something that he had tweeted about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about gay people, like maybe like 7 years ago or something. Like, come on,
right,
man.
And then now that impacted him, right?
Right.
So, but at the same time, right, it's also done positive things, right? Because a lot of people have been able to become really wealthy, become financially independent, right?
Sure.
From that, right? And we've developed those stars, right? YouTube stars, and all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But was the good worth all the bad that we've had, right? Like, just in hip hop artists alone, from posting stuff, and having them pass away, that's like enough for me almost. Just think about it. Like, so we were talking, and I was saying, why don't we get a user manual, like some sort of an instruction manual?
So you can't sign up for nothing, no social media, unless you read the instruction booklet or something?
I mean, if you choose to read it or not. When you buy something, you get an instruction manual right now. You choose to read it, it might help you use it, right? You might just choose to throw it in the trash, and then you got to Google everything because you ain't read it. See, so it's like, it depends
that
on
ain't gonna work,
but we need like a standard. We need something like kind of fixed. I don't think it's bad, but I think it could be used really terribly at times. Really terribly.
That's just the gift and the curse that comes along with it. I don't think we can do anything to try to change it, but I just think that's Yeah, that's just the gift and the curse that comes with with the internet, man, with social media.
Do you think it's giving more positive or negative right now? Is the internet up or is the internet down? Well, right now the internet was down for a second here, but I mean in general.
That's a tough question. Yeah, I don't know. I if I had to give an answer, I'd say both, man. It's had its negative effects and but it's also had its positive effects as well. So
it's like the stock market.
yeah, well, no, no. I don't know if I want to speak on that. That's kind of deep. But I seen something about the stock market the other day. So we'll say that for another conversation.
We'll see that for a later show.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's like technology, man. Technology is gonna happen whether we want it to or not. And yeah, it's gonna take away from some of the old school ways of how we did things. But at the same, okay, all right, prime example. If DJs didn't have Serato or the technology and software that we have today, we'd still be driving around with about 10 actual crates of records.
Yeah, in your trunk.
You know what I'm saying? So it's made it a lot easier. Now the downside of that is that anybody can become a DJ today. Right. See, everybody couldn't be a DJ back in the day. You had to have about 500 real records.
And you had to have the record, not
the records. That's what I'm saying. Like, can't nobody just give, hey man, I'm gonna email you some songs and now you're a DJ. Nah, man, you really had to have records. Like, I remember I had so many records. It covered my mother's whole living room floor, man. Our living room, whole downstairs, it was just full of records. And that's the era that that we I come from, and I'm sure you come from that era too, Steady. But
for sure,
it's like photography. You had to be a really skilled photographer years ago. Now you can get some lenses and people can show you a couple things here and there, and now you off as out here promoting yourself as a photographer.
Walking around here with these iPhones,
that too.
Everything's changed,
things have changed, man.
So just use it correctly. I seen something today, man. To just be like what people get likes and views for, right? So a guy walked up to a homeless guy, asked him if he was hungry. Guy said, yeah. He said, oh man, I can understand that. Like I used to be homeless too. He was like, so like he eats the burger and eats the fries in front of him and don't give him the food and then walks away from him.
What?
Yeah. And you see that
see, that's just, and then stuff like that is just nutty, man. Like who does that, man? Like that's crazy. Man.
But they doing it for the YouTube views. These are like the YouTuber people.
Yeah, but that's just like
the morals in that is just terrible.
Yeah, like I help people on the daily, and I don't post about it. I don't feel the need to get some kind of gratification from people online just because I chose to help somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like I said, use it for good, man. Don't use it for bad.
Yeah.
It's a powerful tool, but use it for good. Before we go on back to the music, right? Yeah. So Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family mad. They're not getting invited to the Met Gala. Denied. Invitation denied.
Well,
you think it has to do with the whole Kanye or
Nah, I don't know, man. That one I can't, because I mean, well, what are the Kardashians really famous for doing?
Reality TV show people.
So you should get an invitation to the Met for that? No, I don't think so. I don't see the talent. I mean, I don't listen. Now, don't get it twisted. I applaud their grind, and I applaud what they've been able to do. Off the extension of a sex tape, and you can't knock their hustle, their family hustle, but they just don't got no talent. Well, they got some talents. some talents that we can't talk about on air. Yeah, well, I don't know if that warrants them going to the Met Gala.
Speaking of talents, right? Nowadays, it's kind of, I guess, becoming difficult to find out who's talented and who's not.
Yeah.
Because there's a huge uproar over this blue check situation.
Oh.
Right? So it's funny because the twist is, it's kind of like celebrities are upset that they're losing their blue check on Twitter, but then on Instagram, people are actually buying the blue check.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like, don't buy the blue check. On Twitter, there's actually a movement on Twitter to block everybody with a blue check. In other words, if you have a blue check, that you should be blocked. This way, I guess it'll make Elon Musk take off the blue check situation over there. But what's your take on the blue check? You need a blue check?
I think that's the stupidest thing, man. First of all, I don't even know why they did that anyway. You know what I'm saying? They know that everybody out here today want to be famous nobodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you give that to celebrities, and then all the other people who think they're celebrities, you know what I'm saying, are going to be, trying to get a blue check. And now they're just giving it to everybody?
What if it was a way to regulate bots to make sure that everybody...
Yeah, I mean, I heard there is an upside to having
No.
it, which is one of the reasons why I've been considering it. But I don't want nobody thinking, calling me no lame because I went out there and got a blue check. But I read into it, and there's it's got some good, it's got some good with it. Like for instance, a lot of people might not know that I had a very, very, very popping Instagram, and it was taken overnight for nothing. I didn't even post anything. So it was like one day I had my Instagram account, and I did a lot of business from my Instagram account, so it really affected me. And then overnight, I woke up the next morning and I was logged out and couldn't log back in, and haven't found my page to this day. So when I was going through that situation and I was trying to get my page back, I couldn't even get anyone. You can't even call anybody on the phone.
It's like the hardest thing to find.
You can't do. It's like it's really hard to get a hold of someone that can help you. So I heard that when you have a blue check, you got access to being able to call someone and actually being able to get help if anything happens to your account. So there's some good good parts to it. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't done it, but yeah, it's not to say I won't. I don't know yet.
I think it'll, for me, it's going to be something platform.
It won't be because I want a blue star to feel important or, to feel like I'm somebody. Let me keep it real with y'all. I'm not no young boy. All right? Let's keep it 100.
You don't need a gold star in your hand?
No, man. I'm nobody's young boy, man. I've been doing this a long time. I was already solidified before there was any social media. You can go to certain places in Philly and you will see old autographed pictures of me. I was already in this business before there was any social media at all. So I don't really give a, I could give about a blue check, man, for real. But if it gives me access to be able to call somebody if I have a problem or things like that, then yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing.
For me, it's going to be platform-based, right? So I'm currently a big fan of Twitter right now, over Instagram and Facebook. So if I was going to do that, my blue check will be on more than likely Twitter. I have a blue check on Twitter right now. Right. But Instagram, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Like, Instagram has always done me dirty. Like, I've been shadow banned. Like, I'll go from like 10,000 views to 1,000 views to 6,000 views to 2. It's like all over the place sometimes with me. Yeah. I have a tendency to say a couple things every now and then. And
yeah. I just don't need them taking my Instagram no more. I do a lot of business from my Instagram. I'm about to do some business right now. Let's do it like this. Shout out to my guy, man. 3TS Towing Recovery.
Okay.
On Instagram. Bro, I need $100, bro. All right? I'm just playing, man. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking, man. Nah, we like to show love to our peoples, man. So that's what I'm doing. showing love to my guy, 3TS Torn Recovery on Instagram, you guys. Make sure you follow my guy. If your car breaks down and you need him to give y'all a tow, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a reliable dude.
Oh yeah, make sure you give me that number just in case my car breaks down.
Yeah, man.
That way, you never
No
know.
doubt.
Also,
Hold on steady. We also got a shout out to our favorite Mexican restaurant.
Oh my.
Las Cazuelas, you know what I'm saying, with the chicken tacos.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing on the menu, y'all. If y'all go to there, tell them, Spontaneous sent you. You might give you a little percentage off and try they chicken tacos, man. Shout out to Orient Hookah Lounge. I'll be, catch me there later on. Yeah, man. Any other shout outs? Happy birthday.
Shout. Yeah,
go ahead. You go first.
Happy birthday shout out Marlo. It's his birthday today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got a shout out to Marla.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
That's funny.
Happy birthday, Marla.
Y'all know each other?
We know each other well.
No, I'm saying Marlo and Marla. You think they know each other?
Do they know that? I don't know. You know what, though? It's such a small world, you never know, man. This world, everybody know everybody, man. Big shout out to my friend Dana. Happy birthday, Dana. You know Dana Chicano on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. That's on me. Shout out to Dana.
Yep, it's Dana's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dana.
For
yeah,
sure.
Man. You ready to get back to the music, man?
Let's get back to
Yeah, because we still got some more stuff to talk about.
Yep.
Plus, we still got a special, some special guests. I hope they show up.
I hope so, too.
I'm going to let them know about themselves if they don't show up. Yeah.
They busy. Shout out to my guy, LA Kid. That's the homie.
Y'all know what it is, man. Stay locked in right here, man, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. Oh! Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy, DJ Spontane, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate.
Papi Choco, Papi Choco, Papi Choco, Papi Choco, Papi Choco, Papi Choco, Papi Chocolate. Pop, pop, pop!
There we go.
That's the song right there, baby. Listen, man, when that joint dropped, you know what's crazy is, me and my man Yado, shout out to Yado X, did that song a few years ago, and it took off like wildfire. And then I had to pull it back, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like, we did it for fun. We didn't have no intentions on it being like what it turned out to be, and so then we had to go back and
let me tell you,
do all the business stuff and do the proper things and do it the right way and put the record out the right way. But I can't wait to release it to people, man, and so they can hear the new version of it. It's crazy.
It's a fire record.
Yeah, I've
seen it played in the club.
You are a living testament, Steady, because you did all the video footage while people were going crazy to that song, man. And like I said, when I did the song, it was just for fun. I didn't even write it. I freestyled it. It was for fun. It was, that's what it was. And the next thing you know, it blew up. So
shout to XL, Reds, Fresh.
Yeah, all the DJs.
I used to be in different spots, and they used to play the record.
Yeah.
And I would record it on my phone. I would send it to Spawn. Like, yo, look.
Because I couldn't believe it.
They're playing your record in here. They're playing your record in here.
I couldn't believe it, man. All my years, really doing music, you know what I'm saying? I never had that experience of having a record do what that record did. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a good feeling, man. I got to shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my boy, man, DJ 28 Loco. That's my guy, man. Really good dude. Well, I got to get him up here, man. He is hilarious. You ever see him on Instagram?
No.
He's hilarious, bro. Yo, he's so funny. He's a good friend of mine, man. So big shout out to DJ 28 Loco, man. I see you on the check-in, bro. Love you too, man.
Okay, so we definitely gotta get him up here.
Yeah, I gotta get him on the show, man. He's hilarious. He'll have the people dying, man. It'll be a good thing.
Shout to Dylan, shout to Red Snapper. What's up, Red Snapper? I ain't seen you in a long time. I used to
you know what?
Outside of lyrics.
I gotta give a shout out to Danny. What's up, Danny? I see you on the check-in on live, and I gotta give a huge shout out, man, to someone who was very, very influential in my entire career.
Okay.
And that's my neighbor from back in the day when from my old neighborhood, man. Shout out to all my peoples out there in media. My man Ralph Hunter.
Okay,
DJ Ralph.
DJ Ralph.
Rod Dog. DJ Rod Dog, man. Like Ralph was like one of the people that like really was influential to me, man. Like grown, cause he's older than me, so like he was my neighbor and he was everything. He was everything to me, man. Like He was a dope DJ. I mean, he was just he really embodied what hip hop was, man, in the early days. And we all wanted to be like him, man. Me and his nephew, we used to wait till Ralph used to leave the house, right? And his nephew, he's like around my age, and we used to look around in the house because Ralph used to hide the needles from us. So and his nephew Mitch would find the needles, and we would sneak in the basement and hook this equipment up and start DJing and messing around. And we would always get caught, man. But it was Ralph was. He spared us, man. He ain't he ain't never tear us up for that, man. You know what I'm saying? He let us live, man. So shout out to my man Ralph, man, because if it wasn't for you, man, I probably wouldn't even be doing this, man. So salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you. Big time.
You always need those inspirations when you're young, you know what I mean? Like somebody you can look up to like that.
Oh, yeah.
With positive influences as well, you know what I mean? So.
And I got, another thing too, man, with, me being like the first African American on Latin radio, I gotta give a shout out to all my Latin DJ friends, man, that helped me along the way. Cause I feel like I haven't done that. I haven't personally thanked them on air.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the time out to shout out to my man AP. Shout out to Bad Boy. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be up here right now. Shout out to DJ Tony Two Tex. Shout out to DJ Chill Will. DJ Faraway. DJ Cure for being the first Latin DJ to introduce me to reggaeton. So, big shout out to DJ Cure, DJ Reds. A lot of people, don't understand, man. Like, Reds put me onto a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I always thank him for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him. DJ Oski, DJ Alejo. DJ Alejo is funny, man, because the one thing with DJ Alejo is, he's really big with playing Spanish music. So whenever I needed to know what was popping with merengue or típico or dembo or whatever it was, it was him. And if I left anybody out, man, I'm sorry. This DJ Fresh, oh my God, there's so many, man. DJ Jonathan, DJ, I don't know, there's a lot. DJ Numbero, you know what I'm saying? Because he put me on when we was doing, Savoy in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And, I really built a nice name for myself doing that show. Doing that night. So salute to him too, man. If there's anybody else I forgot, man, please let me know, and I'll get you next week. You know what I mean? But I just want to salute to all the Latin DJs that were very influential in my career, and just showing me the way, teaching me about different artists, and showing me. Now the one thing I never did though, I never asked for nobody's music. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that you gotta learn the old school way, man. You know what I mean? They would tell me the artist. You know what I mean? But I would do my own, and go get the music and download it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, all DJs out there, man, there's no skipping that part of it. You gotta put the work in. You want to get to this level, you gotta put the work in.
And it's always good that you're able to thank everybody.
Yeah.
That helped a hand at some point in time. For myself, shout out to Press, shout out to Reggie, shout out to Smitty, shout out to Bad Boy. Shout out to Vern. These are people in this area, in this region, that are well known for camera work and content creation.
Yep.
I know you had to have ran by Steady Stills. You had to run by Vern as well. Vern is big in the city. Mm-hmm. And I was able to learn things from them differently. And I guess the same thing kind of with you. Like, I never was in anybody's lane. Like, I found my own lane. Mm-hmm. Found my own way, my own lane. Yes, we did use all cameras, but everybody was doing something differently, and attacking different lanes and getting bags in different lanes. Yeah. But I definitely always give Reggie the biggest shout out, because Reggie really taught me how to edit and like how to give it like that sauce, that PI would say, the look. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we just wanted to take this time, man, just to thank everybody that's been there for us along our journey. There's more people. And we're not gonna forget you. If we didn't shout you out this week, we'll get you next week. But, within the next few weeks, man, I'm going to be really shouting out people who influenced me, people who helped me along the way, and just let them know that, I'm forever thankful and grateful, for your help.
The show love segment.
Yes, sir. Let's get right back to the music, man, because when we come back, we got some special guests that's going to be in the building that's going to shake things up a little bit, man. Y'all stay locked in, man, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. It's The Blend, baby. Let's go!
Papi Chocolate.
That's my guy.
Papi Chocolate. I like that.
Yeah. Philly, Jersey, and worldwide, y'all are now tuned into the hottest mix show on the planet. It's The Blend, a.k.a. La Mezcla, on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega, 105.7 FM. And you rocking with your boy, DJ Spontaine, a.k.a.
Papi Chocolate.
Hey, man.
Oh, man.
Feeling like Santa tonight.
Oh, my.
Coming with some gifts.
Okay, tell him.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I told y'all that, at the top of the show, we probably had some. I had to say probably, because with these guys, I never know if they're gonna show up. So I had to throw the probably in there,
Okay.
but it turned into a definite, man. So I got a salute to my OGs in the building, man. Philadelphia hip hop legends. Tuff Crew live in the building.
What's up, man? Hey, our home team is back, baby.
That's
What's
right.
happening?
Now, I want to start this off, first and foremost, what I'm saying, by just giving you guys y'all flowers, man, because, it's long overdue. I've been one of the young cats in the game that's always kept y'all name alive. As a DJ, like, I always played y'all records, because this, it's crazy, man, because this, my generation, we appreciated the older music. But I feel like the generation now, they don't even want to hear it.
Generation after you.
Oh, man, they don't even want to hear it. I gotta force it.
But let me say this though.
Yeah.
In all defense.
Yeah.
We was the same way, bro. Our era was
Well,
the same way.
okay, well,
the older generation couldn't
Okay.
get into what we was doing neither. And I
That's
say
true.
this as
That's
a
true.
producer. I'm
That's
saying
true.
this
No,
from a
you're right.
from a
You're right.
producer aspect.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Because as a producer, you gotta kind of stay in touch and change with the times.
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I was kind of taking it from like when I was younger, right? My older cousins are the ones that was
Kept
playing
doing
Sugar
too.
Hill Gang for me
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
playing Curtis
Start you
Blow.
off. Start
Yeah,
you off.
you know what I mean. Temptation stuff, Motown stuff, and I dug it all, you know what I mean? But I like, now it's just, this generation, I don't know, you know what I mean? But one of the dope things that I realized was, I remember one time, not too long ago, and I was in a after hours spot, spinning predominantly young crowd, and when I was done, I asked my young boy that was spinning after me, I said, hey man, put Tuff Crew on. He's like, word? I said, yeah man, throw it on. And he threw it on, man, and everybody in there was rocking, man. All the young bucks was in there rocking, and I thought that was really dope, man. You know what I'm saying? So we want to give y'all flowers, man, because y'all were very influential to young cats in the city like myself. And we had Petey Crack here a couple weeks ago, and he spoke, he spoke highly of y'all and just saying how much of an influence y'all were to him, because when we were young, we didn't know Run DMC. We didn't know LL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We couldn't walk outside and bump into them. You know what I'm saying? But when guys like y'all made it and 3 Times Dope made it, it was like, yo, maybe this is possible. Because guys that
It opened doors.
From the neighborhood
And
that
that's what Petey says, man. Just out of respect, he says the same thing. He was
Man.
like, he's done other interviews and he pretty much said the same thing. Like,
yeah.
like to him, rappers weren't even a real thing to him because
No.
they were not.
Weren't
I
touchable.
mean, they weren't reachable
Yeah.
until Ice Dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, you gotta
Let's keep it
understand,
real.
man. Like
Let's
for
keep it
us to
real.
run into y'all back in the day, man, it was everything to us. I tell people all the time. Like I said, man, I can remember being young and running into Tuff Crew and just being in awe of them. And I said, life is funny, man, because you fast forward to today, and they're my friends.
I mean, it's more than friends, you family, bro.
Yeah.
You know how we get down, you family, my
And
guy.
that's real talk, man.
No,
It's not a time that you come in, yo, LL be getting off the plane and be like, Yeah, where you at tonight?
Where you at
Yeah, my
tonight?
man.
Pulling up. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man.
Right.
I always show support
I
to
be
my
like,
guy.
LA, what you doing, man? I just landed, man. I just called my man some Spontaneous.
My girl,
We all hooked up.
Fontaine, bro. What's
Like, all
poppin'? Yeah.
LA know three things for sure. He know I'm gonna take him somewhere dope.
No
He
question.
know we gonna have a good time, and he know we gonna eat good. And
You
that's
know what? I will attest to all three of those things.
that's
Absolutely,
it, man.
my
You know what I'm
man
saying?
does
I like to
work
show
out.
my people's a good time, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So there's a question that I have for y'all, and I want to know if y'all can answer this question, man. I know there's a lot of people probably wondering too. Were you guys the first multicultural hip hop group? Because your DJ was white,
You know,
Ice being Latino,
yeah, we was kind of
Tone being black, you know.
we was
Right.
kind of the hip hop culture club, bro. I ain't even gonna
I
hold
think-
you like.
I'm not gonna say we're the first.
Yeah, I can't.
I remember when I was coming up, and
Yeah.
I believe it was Treacherous 3.
Okay,
But I'm not sure if it's done. They had Ruby D on,
okay.
and he was Latin.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
that was something that
Well, y'all were the
took me
first
in.
to
I'm
me.
like, wow.
Like,
Well,
y'all,
I mean, I feel like we was definitely the first in Philly,
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely the
yeah.
first.
especially
to-
coming from 4 different parts of the city.
yeah,
Yeah.
We came from all over the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all was spread out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I
So-
was in West Philly. They was in North Philly. Tom
We
was
just
in
bumped into
Germantown,
each other.
Mount Airy,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that was my next question.
But that was
like,
the whole my part of town thing is that everybody got to represent for their side of the city.
you guys being from different parts of the city. How did y'all connect?
Wow, interesting.
Well, Hard Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard
Okay.
Park.
So
There's this little park in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Too Tough live up the street,
Mhm.
and we used to break dance there. Not
Yeah.
Too Tough, he was still DJing, but
Mhm.
you know, I used to be heavy into hip hop, the whole culture.
Mhm.
I did the pop and I did the break, and I was good.
Mm-hmm.
Pat myself on the back.
Right.
Hey, it was,
Right, right.
and I rapped.
Yeah, yeah.
But rap wasn't as popular as the breaking and the pop.
Yeah, at that
Yeah.
time.
We
Yeah.
had
It's
a
more
crew, we had a
b-boy.
crew.
Right, right.
You know
And then
what I mean?
a friend of mine ran over to me, was like, yo, some guys are rapping
Mhm.
around the corner
Mhm.
out of a car, So I ran around there, and the manager, back then, Mitch,
Mhm.
wanted to hear it.
Mhm.
So, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I started rapping, got on the mic, started rapping,
Mhm.
little microphone plugged into a radio,
Yeah.
started rapping, and LA was like, yo,
That's all it took for me. I said, yo,
I need you to be down.
him,
Right.
there.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
care what else goes on. That's my guy.
yeah.
Now for you, Ice, you've always been known as a prolific MC. Early on, speaking of what you're speaking of right now, did you have the lyrics or did you know right away, like, man, I think I got a nice voice. My voice is distinctive, it's different.
I would say I grew, as long as I was in the streets and I knew the culture and I knew the lingo,
Mhm.
and you learn more lingo as you grow.
Yeah.
I adapt that into my rhymes. Like
Mhm.
the more I learned, the more the next song is different lingo and different lingo. I didn't think of myself as having a voice,
Mhm.
where people want to gravitate to. I just
Mm.
want to be heard.
I think that was more or less the crowd and the fans.
Yeah, that was a feedback.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Because in any music, certain voices stick out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's weird too, because I asked somebody that, that said, they had like my voice, and I was like, I don't hear it. So I make, we don't
I
we
say
don't
the
hear
same
what other
thing,
people
bro.
hear.
I say the same thing, but everybody hears Mr. Rock On. I don't care what you say.
Man, that's one of the
Just
most.
them 2 words
Oh,
right there.
man, those
Turn the party
lines-
up.
those lines right there, you know it's about to go
already
down when you hear that.
bruh.
So I really want to get into so much. We're kind of pressed for time, but here's one of the things that really like stick out for me. I remember my cousin. He was where was he at? Sounds of Darby. He's buying music, right?
Okay, yeah.
Back in the days, and he's a
Look at all
little
the sounds.
He's
Yeah,
a little,
I
he's a
know
little,
what's
he's a little older than me, but I remember he was just like, he was buying tapes,
going on.
and he was like, yeah, man, these bulls right here, they from Philly, man. I'm telling you, they the next ones, man. I'm telling you. And it was was that the Danger Zone album, right? Yeah. Oh man. And I just remember popping that tape in, man, and just listening to it over and over and over again, man. Just from Bound to Ike, Open Field Attack. I mean, every song was just it was crazy, man.
Yeah,
so,
honestly, we did the same thing, bro. We just kept listening to it over and over and over, like, yo.
So who helped you who helped you guys put that whole project together?
What, the Danger Zone album?
Yeah,
no,
the
we
Danger
just
Zone.
done ourselves.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the short of it.
Okay.
I kind of was a protege to Ultramagnetic MCs.
Nice.
They actually did our first project,
Mm-hmm.
and I studied it.
Nice.
So that when it came time to do the Danger Zone album,
You was ready.
we were ready.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's when we kind of created our own sound. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
So, you guys, man, it's not too many. There's always been a lot of Philly hip hop groups. Philly's a hip hop city, it's full of MCs. Not everyone has a classic. You
Facts.
guys have a timeless classic. And we're about to get into something. I think Steady found something for me. But there was one day I was watching YouTube, right?
Right.
And I study, all podcasts and whatever's going on in YouTube. But this day I happened to see DJ Khaled cutting up My Part of Town.
Yeah, I
I
saw
went crazy. I just
He was
I went crazy. I just went crazy. I was like, oh,
You know
that's my
what?
boy.
I'ma
I
keep
called you
it
that
with you.
day.
Yeah,
I called you that
remember,
day.
I remember.
And it's two phone calls that I made. One to you
I remember.
when Khaled was playing My Part of Town.
Yeah, talking about this is my favorite record to cut.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
one day it was like maybe about a month or so ago, I was watching Nori's Drink Champs.
Yes.
And he had JT Money on there.
And you know
And
what?
JT
I reached
Money-
out to JT since then, and we've connected.
Nice.
And that's my guy, man.
Nice,
We've
because
connected.
I
Because
called
of
all
that-
y'all.
because
I
of that, we
I
connected.
can only get Ice on the phone every now and
Jermaine
then.
Dupri. Jermaine Dupri.
He did on Gillian Wallow's $1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
I called Ice that day. But Ice, one thing I will give credit, Ice will call you back. He will call me back. I called you that day. I couldn't get you, but I called Too Tough. Shout out to Too Tough. He answered the phone. I said, "Yo, Too Tough, JT, who, what, such?" And he got right on it. And I was like, I had to put y'all on the game, man.
Yeah.
So listen, man, all our fans and all you guys fans and everybody that's ever supported Tuff Crew, man, in Philly hip hop, I need y'all to turn y'all radios up, man, because we're gonna take it back a little bit, man, and let y'all know how Tuff Crew get down. My Part of Town. Y'all hearing it right here on Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM.
Yeah, rock on. There it is, Philly.
Yo,
Philly
you know what's
has
great?
to
That
be.
song-
So it's gonna be.
some songs, man, just never get old. Let me ask y'all, man, when y'all made that record, you know the question that's coming. Did y'all really know what y'all had on y'all
Yes.
hands when you made that record?
I wrote the first two verses in 15 minutes once he did the beat.
Yeah.
And
That's what I like.
right.
We
And
stayed
then
up all night.
We stayed up all night playing
and
back to
listened
back
it
to back to
over
back.
and
Over and
And
over.
we was
At least
like,
100
yo,
times.
Right.
Yo,
And we went
got
to
a
sleep like
banger
4
here.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Woke up the next day, played the instrumental again. I wrote the third verse within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we went
And it
in
was
and then
done.
got Too
was
Tough
done.
and Too
My
Tough
man
was
Too
like, I
Tough
got
came
something
in
for
and
it.
laced his magic on it with the So Damn Tough scratch, and it was a wrap.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
Now, back then, it was you guys, it was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Will Smith.
Absolutely.
It was 3 Times Dope. It was Hilltop Hustlers.
Wait, let me stop you.
Okay.
I had the honor of speaking to Steady B on the phone today, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro.
Now
Took me
listen,
back, bro.
the crazy part is for people that don't know their story. It's very unfortunate, and we're not gonna condone anything that happened. But one thing we cannot do is we cannot forget their contribution to hip hop.
Not at all. Not at all. And
It's
besides
things
well
that
said.
listen. We're human beings, right? And humans
Yeah.
we're born flawed.
it's all about choices.
We make mistakes. but at the end of the day, you can't erase, you know, what their contribution
Not
was
at all.
to Philly hip hop and hip hop as a whole.
If there was no Hilltop, there'd have been no 3 Times Dope.
Yeah,
Let's keep that 100. You
True
understand
indeed.
what I'm saying?
true indeed.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
So-
hats off.
That's why the history got to be told so people can understand.
Right.
And I don't know if y'all know this, but I went to school with all these bros.
Right,
I
right.
went to Overbrook with Steady,
Oh,
Cool
okay,
C,
okay.
Will Smith.
Yeah,
We all went
yeah.
to Brook together, bro.
Okay, okay.
It was a hip hop thing over there, Overbrook, for a
right,
few years.
right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
For
Now,
real,
what
bro.
was the competition like back then? Ice, was everybody cool? Was everybody friendly or?
No, I'm not gonna see that, but I'm not gonna see that. But you know, we used to listen to 3 Times Dope. You know,
Yeah.
we felt like they were the competition.
We
Yeah,
just talked about this on the way over here, as a matter of fact.
We felt that they were the competition. They were,
Mhm.
they
Hats
were
off
nice,
to 3
man.
Times
Yeah,
Dope.
They were
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they really were, man.
And I saw Chuck Nice today.
Chuck Nice today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
shout out
pulled
to
me
Chuck
the
Nice.
side. He
Chuck
pulled me
Young
to the
by
side.
night.
Like, yo, I always wanted to tell you this, man.
Mhm.
You got one of the best rap voices I ever heard.
Yeah,
I'm
that is
wow,
that is
thanks,
true.
man.
Mad respect to Chuck.
That is
Man,
Mad
true.
respect to all of them, but my man Chuck, boy, I tell you, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Chuck Nice, you know, me and you, bro, we
Yep.
A1s from day ones, bro.
Yup.
Number of love and respect. You feel me?
Yep.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. 3 Times Dope was probably the closest competition that we had.
Yeah, I feel that way.
But it wasn't. But we never even looked at it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We didn't look
No,
at it as competition.
I
but
felt
they
like
definitely kept us on our toes.
Right, because everybody else, I mean, Will was more commercial, even back then. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
So we was kind
That
of
was
on
the
the
streets.
same type of underground, but still, you know what I mean? And 3 Times Dope, like there was them guys.
so listen, man, I feel like, you know, I tried to do my best to give people, a glimpse into your world and take them back, man, and give them Tuff Crew, which you guys are one of the most legendary hip hop groups of all time, man, especially when it comes to Philly. But our time is limited. We got to run this
Yeah, we
back.
gotta run it back.
We gotta bring
you
you guys back, man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So we gotta make that happen ASAP because not too often, man, do we get to salute our hip hop legends the way we want to. But we want to run it back, man, because you guys got a new project coming, right?
Yeah, we just finished a new album.
2
We
seconds,
shot the
just
video
let's talk about
today.
it. Okay.
Let it rip.
We shot the video today for my part of town. So we did the new video for the old song, and we had a lovely turnout.
That's
City
what's up.
came up, showed up. We had predominant hip hop people
Right.
from here in the city that came and showed up. And I want to thank everybody who came out and
That's it.
showed up for the Tuff Crew and support Tuff Crew throughout the years.
That's it. We're gonna run it back, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all locked in, man. And we thank y'all for listening tonight. Philly's #1 Latin radio station, La Mega 105.7 FM. Oh!